Oh. Oh my gosh. This is September 2024. A sandstorm of unprecedented scale. Love sweeping across the northwest United States. Footage from Devours City. Yellow sand rising from the North American desert. A gathering sandstorm. Like an overwhelming moving wall. Well, this town is located on the edge of the desert, surrounded by the sky full of yellow sand. People living in towns. Photography equipment in hand. From different locations in the town. This event was completely recorded. Huge sandstorm disaster. From the sky full of yellow sand blocking out to the whole town. National city completely shrouded in dust. Although from this frontal shooting angle, because of its huge scale, the sand wall that blocks out the sky feels like it's not moving very fast. But actually, at this time, this sand wall, under the strong wind and fire in the desert, speed of movement spread, already approaching 60 kilometers per hour. Looking through the lens, like a huge wave of yellow sand blown by the strong wind here from time to time. We'll know. In an area shrouded by yellow sand, what kind of yellow sand will it be? Horrible scene when flying sand is flying. Facing the yellow sand that is quickly enveloping us. Town residents in the shooting position. I also started to doubt your own. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, what is it? What did it say? At this time, the camera switches to the interior of the town. See, wherever the screen reaches, has been completely shrouded in the yellow sky. In the sand, even if you are outside the screen, I can seem to smell it. The one that permeates the air. The smell of earth and dust. Only those who have personally experienced this kind of wind and sand. Only then can you deal with that kind of. The taste that leaves you with nowhere to hide is still fresh in your memory. At this time, this kind of flying sand and rock scene of howling wind. It's just this sandstorm. The scene when you first enter the town. When the sky is filled with yellow sand. After completely covering this town, the world seems to be covered by a dim curtain. It's like covering up. As far as the eye can see, it was actually a blurry hazy yellow color. Be in it. It's like entering a doomsday scenario. If it is a pedestrian without protection, being in this dense sandstorm, the sand and dust will be carried by the strong wind in an instant. The blowing was all over the place, and the direction was unclear. Bare skin will be covered by sand flying at high speed. The blow produces real porcelain pie. Ear. In addition to the sound of the wind roaring like a wild beast. Can't hear any other sounds. Even breathing will be hindered if you are in it. Feel every breath in your lungs and chest. Inhale dust and sand. And the fear that comes with it. It will also make those who are in it as if experiencing hellish torture. Generally, people who have experienced sandstorms even call it. It is the ultimate display of the power of nature. One can imagine the terrifying power contained in sandstorms. Under such circumstances, the best way to save yourself is lower your body as low as possible. At the same time, wrap your head tightly with clothes, waiting for the wind and sand to subside. General single sandstorm, usually within an hour or two, will weaken or end. Only in a few cases, the duration of the sandstorm, it will take several hours, even longer. But no matter how long it lasts, after every sandstorm, except for leaving a disgraced face outside the bleak scene, also left people behind endless thoughts on environmental and ecological issues.